Hello my loves, welcome back to our channel. My name is Jen and this is our very naughty Ella. Say hi baby. Ella, say hi. Hi. Say hi. It's a very interesting day today because we will reveal to you the actual Australian citizenship test questions that came out on my test. And of course I would like to share to you the actual answers that I've chose during my exam. However, these questions were not copied word for word from my actual Australian citizenship test questions, but I formulated my own words to form almost the same questions as mine. It is also not guaranteed that we will be having the same questions when you will sit your Australian citizenship test soon, because as I have told you that the Australian citizenship test questions were randomly selected by the computer, well, at least you will have an idea on how easy or difficult is the test. Who knows? If these questions will come out during your Australian citizenship test too, then it will be very easy for you to get perfect. While we will be sharing to you the real questions that came out on my Australian citizenship test, we will also go to the store to buy a bag for our baby Ella. Sorry, love you. Kiss mommy. Now we're going to get your bag, baby. I love it! I can still remember that I was asked about what is Australia's national anthem, and my answer was Advance Australia Fair. Then I have a question about when did the Aboriginal people arrive in Australia, and my answer was between 65,000 and 40,000 years ago. And another question was about when did gold was discovered in the colonies of New South Wales and Victoria? And my answer was in 1851. I still can remember that I was asked about what is the biggest annual public holiday in Australia? And my answer was Australia Day. Then I got a question about what do we commemorate on Anzac Day? And my answer was the landing of Australian and New Zealand Army Corps at Gallipoli, Turkey during World War I on 25th April 1915. Then I was also asked about what are the colors of Australian national flag? And my answer was blue, white and red. Just hang on a little bit, because I'm going to buy my favorite almond flakes biscuits at Alfresco here at Campbelltown and have some bite, then we will go. Then I can still remember that I have a question about what is the name located at the top left corner of Australian national flag that represents our history of British settlement. Then my answer was Union Jack. And another question about what is the official symbol of the Commonwealth of Australia? And my answer was Commonwealth coat of arms. I can still remember that I was asked about what is Australia's system of government? And my answer was parliamentary democracy. Then I got a question about it means that no person, group, or religious rule is above the law. And my answer was rule of law. Then I was asked about what kind of freedom, which means people can express their views, including through art, film, music, and literature. And my answer was freedom of expression. Then I have a question about this means that what someone achieves in life should be as a result of their talents, work, and effort, rather than wealth or background. Then my answer was fair go. And another question was about what is the legal document that sets out the basic rules for the Australian government? And my answer was Australian Constitution. I can still remember that I was also asked about what are the colors of Australian Aboriginal flag, and my answer was black, red, and yellow. Then I got a question about when did the first fleet from Great Britain arrive in Australia, and my answer was 26 January 1788. Then I was asked about Australian values, which goes like this. During the Citizenship Pledge, to whom did Australian citizens pledge their loyalty? And my answer was Australia and its people. Another Australian values question that I was asked about: how would you keep your society safe if you see a child being abused? And my answer was report the abuse to the police immediately to investigate. And another question about Australian values, which was: how would you value English language as Australia's national language? And my answer was people living in Australia should make an effort to learn English because it helps to get an education, job, and better integrate into the community. Then I got a question about Australian values that goes like this. Australians are allowed to protest against the actions of the government if. My answer was protest is peaceful, must not injure any person or damage property, and as long as it is within the law. And lastly, I can remember the question about Australian values that goes like this. Religion in Australia is secular, and if there are conflicts between an Australian law and a religious practice, what law should prevail? And my answer was Australian law.
Where's my baby? Yes, my love? You're not scared? Are you okay inside the bag? Where's my baby love? Where's my baby? Where's my baby love? Hi! Hi, I love you! Hi, are you okay? Kiss me, kiss. Kiss me, kiss. You want mommy's kiss? Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Kiss me, kiss. Kiss me, kiss. You want to kiss? Oh, look at that! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go, my baby love! Oh, baby, not scared? Oh, baby. Oh, let's go na. Let's go na. Let's go. Let's go. Bye. Bye to the friends. Bye. Bye, friends. All the best on your Australian citizenship test and interview. We hope that you passed your... What's that? Kiss me, kiss me. Kiss me, kiss. All the best on your Australian citizenship interview and test. And thank you so much for watching on our channel. We love you every second. Let's go now, let's go. No, you're not allowed to eat. Hello, baby. Ella, mommy is eating halo. Agoy, you're not allowed, my baby. You're not allowed, my baby. Nami oy, dito malait, babe.
Sino sa tiyan niyo?
No, baby. That's bad. Baby, you're not allowed, eh? Baby, you're not allowed, eh? Lila, don't bite, baby.
Wala ko.